and no one is gonna tell me otherwise.
Hello there. Anyway, because I say anyway all the time. Hello there.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord.
Ads are starting. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support. Oh yeah!
Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you couldn't wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Well, I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time, the last time we ever met. Welcome to the vibes. Build up the hype. Though the hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. So stranger to you and me, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. But I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. Best drum riff ever. All right, let's get it going. Happy Sunday. Happy Greg's gonna go grocery shopping while I'm streaming day. Well, that's lame. Of course, because you can never learn how to do things differently, Greg. KO with the first today. KO was probably sitting there pressing the button until I hit the live. Hi, Snow. How are you?
This stream is protected by otters.
Welcome to Otter Country.
What's up?
Water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy.
Oh, that's rough. 2 a.m. my time, at least last night. I was out of it. I know, I fell asleep. Gosh. I don't know, sometime the 11 o'clock hour must have been. And I don't remember anything until 6 a.m. or 6:30. I woke up, which was great. Some Rogue Energy again today. Today is the orange. Good stuff. Welcome everybody to Otter Country. Happy Sunday vibes. Speaking of, all right. Hope y'all are well. Kay with the first today. Wasn't early, as is that LOL guy.
LOL Lego.
TJ is here. Rob is here. Morning, Binda. How you doing, buddy? And Snowlighta, who we haven't seen in a hot minute, has joined us. Hope you're well. It's Monday here in the future. Got a meeting at 9 a.m. Oh, good luck. Good luck to you. Yeah. If I was up until 2 a.m. and had a Monday morning meeting at 9 a.m., I'd be pretty rough. Pretty rough shape. But welcome in, folks. Yeah. F1 meeting. Meeting. Yeah, a meeting. So yesterday we had quite the stream with Greg. Dave joined us for a little while on mobile, and Taz and Josh were here, and we had some wild times. But I did get a little bit more work done with the appliances shop. I did a tiny bit of offline work yesterday evening, just to try out what I was thinking with the shelving units there. So I put a few different things up there. So there's that. I'm going to do more of that. Hang on. Let me double check what my message says for that to make sure. Hold on. Before you start yaying. Because not everybody does the same thing. All right. Where did I put the drop? Where did I put the drop message? It is, yes. No, I'm back to mocking again. This is a the exterior shell of this is actually a converted warehouse. I had built the shell of this build in 2020 before I started streaming, when I was going crazy just building a bunch of stuff during COVID. It was inspired a bit by Jang build. And the first floor of this was actually originally my supermarket. But I yanked that out a couple months ago to build another mock with that. And I just picked this up this last week to start a new mock, which is actually, I split it into 2 stores. It's going to be an appliance shop and then a sports equipment type store on the other side, to get a couple more things in that I would not already have that I thought would be kind of fun. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, I didn't think it was low enough. I think I have it like either 7.5 or 1 for mine. But yeah, we're going to continue on this. And then the sports store will start working on either today if I get through this, or the next stream for sure we'll start this. Either way, I want to keep going with it. But I have a few more things I want to build for the last little bit of free space I've got. Then I'll stock the shelves a little bit more. I need to come up with like a 3D sign, but I have an idea for that, for the sign for the outside. And then we'll move to this. It's going to be based on whatever I've got for minifig related supplies, basically. I got to go through stuff. I got some like winter equipment. I have some other stuff. It's going to just be based on what stuff I find and what I can use. It's really just to use parts that I otherwise just have extra and spare that I won't use, right? Hey, Travis. Oh, you're doing it, Greg. How you're going to do errands while I stream. I see. You're doing it, Greg. That makes sense for you, Snow. That makes total sense for you. Actually, let me show you this, though. I showed this before. This is the sticker sheet that has the top of this, what I'm focused on. Sports Shop is going to be the sign for the store. I forgot from. It's from a 2019 set. That's based on the date there, but I got this from a random Bricklink order at some point, but I want to use the top stickers for sure. I've had it around forever. And I could use the sales signs in that corner too to make a little couple of window signs or something too. So, you know, we'll see. I feel like this is a set that Dave, Nep and the Miles, should have gotten. I don't think he's got it though. He's never mentioned this. He might have not even known about it. Rob, I kind of have that in that little plaza that I built a little while back. That yellow building that was on the one side. That was a front set. That's a fancy dress shop. And I'm actually using like the mini dolls in there as like the mannequins. Yeah, because I had no other place to put that shop. So I figured that plaza was a great place to put it. I have to ask him, Snow, if he does. I have to remember to ask him later when he's on tonight, if he does. If I remember. I'm sure I'll forget, though. Also, so some other some stream news. I didn't put it in the news updates, but it was brought up in I think Coaster Brookstream stream yesterday. Might have even been by Rob or somebody in chat right now. Because I was putting all kinds of chaos and putting things in Tangia while Ems was live yesterday, because I have mod superpower. And I played the Zach shake weight, right? And somebody said, where's the Matt one? It's not a channel point redeem, but if you look in Tangia, there might be something new that I decided to go ahead and make myself. Greg has already seen this. It's not a cheapie, because if I'm going to embarrass myself, it's going to cost you a little bit. But it's there. Yeah, that's what I thought, Rob. That's what I thought. But it is like 45 seconds too. No, nothing with Labubu, no. So I don't think you've seen this, Snow, because you've not been here. There it is. There you go.
It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because
Hello there.
I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you got it made. I'm not in love, no. It's
Thanks, Travis.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Take her to the floor. Show her how you roll. Drop it low. Drop it.
Hello there.
Ah. A long Tangia party. So first of all, Travis, thank you for the bits to do that. So for Snowlight and other folks that don't know, Zach Emerald started this little thing. I think that someone gifted him through Throne a shake weight. So he decided to do the thing where if you sub bomb him 5 gift subs, he would do that for 60 seconds. And then I decided, what the hell, I'll put it on mine. And then Zach and RC Spaceport came in and crowdfunded and got me one as well. So we have had a few times where I've done the shake weight now on stream. There's been clips, of course, and I took that one clip last night and made that, and that clip of me doing that was 0.5 speed. I slowed it down to 0.5 speed to get the slow, calming effect of it, because I thought that was perfect with the music. It just worked. I was laughing my ass off last time. Like, oh my god, this is so stupid, but it's great. Thank you, Travis. G Monkey, welcome in, friend. Phantom Gannon, welcome in as well. I hope you guys enjoyed that coming into that. And Rob, I hope that met your expectations, because you wanted it, so I decided to embarrass myself for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I will blame RC, because he and Zach are the ones that crowdfunded it originally. Both of them did. Zach did more, because Zach is extremely generous, but he and RC both crowdfunded it, because they both have shake weights. So they wanted somebody else to do it too. Personally, I think we need to get Greg to do it, because Greg needs to do silly stuff, but he won't do it. Can you all imagine Greg sitting there? Oh, Snow, let me show you where it came from. Let me show you why I chose that. Hold on. Let me show you why I chose to do it that way. Because I can do this for free. All right, which one was it? All right, yeah, check this out. This was my by TJ. This is the reason that I did what I did with that video.
I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you got it made. I'm not in love, no, no.
Zach is more photogenic than I am, and the faces he made during that are fantastic. I was just doing this and whatever I was doing in that video, but I thought it was hilarious. I also decided to do the extra step of changing the color tinting on the entire clip, right? So I made it that blue tinting on purpose to feel like it's, to feel like it's a little different. But yeah, I have to give full credit to Zach for all that. And actually, I think RC Spaceport or Maka Builds actually made the video though. Yeah, it was like a purple bluish tinting. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I thought it looked kind of nice and calming that way with the music. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It is there. It is only on my Tangia right now. I've not shared it public to this point. Snow, thank you for coming. I totally understand. Go to bed, get some sleep. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well, other than staying up late. Please take care, and hopefully we'll see you at some point again. G-Monkey, if I bring my shake weight, I'll give it to you. I will give it to you, and you can shake weight in the lobby stream. 100%. 100%.
Hello there.
Hey, Darth Tower, welcome in. Hope you're well. We haven't started building yet. We've been talking about some other funny stuff. But welcome to the chill vibes, other than me in my shake weight clip that I just showed a few minutes ago. Or that just came up a few minutes ago. All right. I do want to get to this, though, and try to see what I can do to finish this up. So love how he's like going hard, like, no, it ain't happening. No, it ain't happening. Like, he doesn't already make an ass of himself enough based on the Instagram reel that I shared yesterday from the stream. He won't do a shake weight. All right, anyway, because I say anyway a lot. I thought of a couple more things I want to do for the open space. I still have to fill in back here, a couple more things. Need to try to get a clip of him saying no to like you did, KO, to make that work, which I still need to do yours. I haven't done it yet. So I want to build like some air conditioning units, because that makes sense. And then try building a couple like oscillating fans, which I may start with that first. So I'm going to experiment with the fans and how to do this, because I'm not sure exactly, but I'm going to try. I have thoughts, but we'll see how it goes. We'll start with the fan the piece first, and then I'll build ACs. You have. I just don't think there's clips of it because it's just accepted that you say no. Or I'm in the no March command too. It's both of us in that. Because you can definitely hear my voice as well. Because as we talked about, my voice is very distinctive from yours. So that can be the standing unit, but all right, how would I want to do the fan?
Hello there.
Ahoo Forest, Dahoo Doris! You's a welcome Christmas coming this way! Bahoo Forest, Dahoo Doris! You's a welcome Christmas Day!
That actually works surprisingly well. That was better than I thought it would be using Jar Jar. Hi, Shaq. Good morning. All right. So a small oscillating fan, right? There's the stand, possibly. But how would I want to do the blades? I need little things. I wonder if I have little blades that I could use. Damn it.
Dragon Sword! Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger!
Water!
Tyrannosaurus!
You're funny, Binda. You're so funny. So I remember to send these to Dave because he wants those.
This just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay. This is the guy.
Rock. Wow, Rock. Robin Shack. Shack, that sounds really freaking good right now, dude. I had some cereal for breakfast. Eric Kubar, good morning. How are you? Yeah, very guilty. Yeah, very, very guilty. Yeah. Not that I have any reason to look guilty. Not at all. Not at all. You know, I think I probably have the little blades I'm thinking of, but I probably don't have them in this. But I'm almost positive they're in my other random bulk bin because I never got them out. So I never use them for anything. Like I'm thinking the things that like they sometimes put on like the back of little helicopters, those little rotor blades. It might be a little big for an oscillating fan unit, but that's the best I can think of. Nice drop, Darth Tower. Yeah, I mean this is all my like vehicular stuff here, but I'm almost positive. I'm pretty sure I don't have those in here though. I don't know where I would have put them offhand. They got a couple like forklift things still hanging around here, like mini forklift. At some point, I need to build for like the cargo area. There's a lot of things that are still on the list. Oh, speaking of stuff, while I'm looking around here, one of the things I want to try to do today, offline.
It's false. No way. No. It's a total fabrication. It never happened.
Never.
It's false.
False. Total false. Never happened. One of the things I want to try to do today, and I got something at Walmart yesterday that might help for me to get some of this work going. I'm going to try to go back to the actual city room today and try to get that corner space figured out if I can. Because I've got to get that figured out before I can really start the other work I want to do. Because I want to start building the industrial area, like where the power plant is sitting in that corner right now in that picture I posted on Instagram recently. I got to get that whole area figured out correctly so I can start building all that and then start going out down the table from there. Because I'm going to have to figure out like the train track and how that's going to lay out on the plates to have everything else set up correctly. So it's a little tricky. Oh, you know what? I remembered I had this, and this is definitely still here, so this is perfect. So I have a little drone thing randomly sitting around. There's a couple right there. All right. Now the question is, how could these attach?
It's grumbling time. Grumblesaurus. Go, go, Grumble Rangers. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Go, go, Grumble Rangers. Let's see, that won't attach like that. Go, go, Grumble Rangers. That pin fits, but it's frictionless, so it doesn't hold those in. But these actually could be like industrial size fans too, which using these blades would work a little bit better, to be honest. You know, maybe I'll just keep this simple. I might be overthinking this a bit. I have another thought. Ready to get your drops in. Just gotta think about how I want to attach it. All right, let's see what happens here. I don't think that's gonna work. $13. Huh? Out of that, just 13. Okay. You know what? Let's just make this simple. Let me put one of these cones on that middle attachment point. Yeah, okay. Okay. Butter makers. God. All right, you know what? Sorry, it's black, so it's being masked out a little bit, but you know what? There's kind of an industrial fan. I think that'll work fine. That'll work fine, to be honest. That does what I need it to do. I don't need to make these complicated. They're just there for some extra detail that makes sense for what the build is. You don't have to complicate things. My name is not Law Lego. All right, so a couple of fans. Let me put it on the white background here. You guys can see it better. All right, a couple of industrial type fans. Morning, Eric. All right, how would these set up in here? I can have yeah, okay. I can make that work. Okay. Now I want to build a couple of air conditioner type units. How's it going, Eric? See, we'll do one in white and we'll do one. I'm doing in regular gray because I feel like that probably makes some sense. Because I'm slightly different or slightly darker vent units here. Eric, have you actually seen Greg say 6'7"? He's done it at this point. He has said it. All right, I just want to make sure. I don't know if you were here or not when he said it. He literally came down. It might have been actually on a Sunday stream too, when I'm usually alone. Oh no, it might have been the Friday stream, Thanksgiving Friday. He came down, jumped on, and said 6'7". Just completely out of nowhere, just jumped on and said 6'7". Pretty funny. Oh, did they? I have to go back and watch that. I sometimes forget to watch SNL for a while. The YouTube stuff when it's on. Because I go to bed before that, so I miss it. All right, so that can be... The classic joke. Yep. It was a P. Hexteth spoof. Nice. That makes it even better. Even better. I'm trying to think about how to execute this a little bit and what I want it to look like. That makes sense. Then we have to have another side for the air to come in. Yeah, don't forget to press the fart button, everybody. Press the fart button. Please make sure you press the fart button. Thank you for pressing the fart button, Rob. Oh, I'm sorry, Binda. I'm used to Rob doing it. I just assumed. That's my bad. I'm sorry. I'm so used to Rob doing that.
Welcome to Otter Country.
Hey, Girl Panic, welcome in. I'm just working on like trying to build a little air conditioning unit as part of like my appliances store here. I just did a couple like little oscillating fans. So I'll put those right here. See, Rob, now it's on the Tangia cooldown, so it's going to be a minute.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hi, Dragon. Good morning. Hope you're well. For all the folks that are coming a little bit late here, welcome in. Appreciate it. It'll still play, Rob. It's going to be another minute or two. That's all. It's queued up. I can see it. The cooldowns are on there in part because of you. So you can't say damn it. Because people are playing things too much and it's driving you crazy. Yeah, I feel like that might make sense. No, but when people were playing Tangias and things too much, like I put the cooldown of the same thing over and over again. I put that on there so that it does wait a few minutes before it plays again. That specific thing. Let's see, there you go. Greg, that worked fine. There was no issue with it. It literally was on cooldown. I saw it in the window. It said on cooldown. So there is no problem with it. I don't know what that is. That's a little weird sticker piece. There are others that are doing it. What is it doing? What is it doing on that? Can I see what it's doing? On the snow one. Huh. Okay. There is nothing I did on the Twitch side to prevent it from playing more than once, like I did for a couple of other things. So yeah, it must be some goofiness with the channel point based portions of it.
Hello there.
Draco, welcome in. All right, you know what? I think that works okay. I'll do a couple smaller units like that. And this is mostly just, you know, for detailing, right? To make it look like there's these different things in there that people can buy. Just to give the idea. They don't have to be perfect. I'm not going to overthink them. And if it's Tangier, if it's Twitch, because Twitch is ultimately what controls channel point things. Tangier just makes the connection to the API. All right, there's a couple little AC units. Just really basic. Now let me try to make I'm going to make a different kind of unit here. A little bit larger. Well, it sounds to me like Tangia being Tangia. Or Twitch being, I should say Twitch being Twitch is probably the better way to say it, to be honest. Twitch being Twitch. So the bracket piece will prevent that from working, though. That's not cool. So I'll do that. So I can put a control unit there, put a grill there. Yeah. Then I can do... No worries, Gorilla. Go enjoy the coffee. No worries. Thank you for the lurk. Just think about how I want to make this one look a little different. Yeah, and there's my eclectic playlist mix with Spice Girls after an 80s song. Go figure. Nice drop, Bendo. Not bad. See, it won't work to use the headlight bricks because then I try to put that in there with the other one. Yeah, that's going to clash against that part right there. mean, it attaches a tiny bit. Because I'm playing with a tiny little assembly here, a little micro build, slightly out of your sight. But I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. See, I don't like those rounded ones though on the sides because it looks awkward. Friendship never ends. Parties all around. I bet I don't have one of those snot corner pieces in the gray right now. If I do, it's probably hiding really good. So I'll just use that for now. For now, because that'll work. Okay. And then I can put that on top. All right, need a little control thing. Ooh. That could work. Or I could give it the regular... That looks like an actual thermostat right there. Yeah, okay. Should have put these back though. Oops. Actually, you know what? If I... Okay, bye, Greg, because that is exactly what you do. I'm going to try something else that I just thought of. I might be able to make this work. Yeah, it definitely looks a little bit more industrial like that now. No, but those don't have the right spacing though either. They're not like the other. They're not like the other snot brick. So I cannot put two things on the side because the spacing won't be right. All right, maybe those just won't work the way I thought they would. Not for this. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Yes, outer fart drop. just want my flashier looking. There we go. Okay.
I am grumbling like a mofo.
That's right. That's what we do. We grumble like mofos here. Okay. A lot of effort, but a slightly larger unit with a little control on the side. And if I want to be really creative, I can stack them up with jumpers. All right, let's see. How could I do this? Let's figure out the layout here. Mm-hmm. Shaq, we hear that a lot in the dreams. All right, so by putting a jumper unit on the top of the gray one, now I could have those two of us sitting on top of each other like that. Kind of like they're stacked. Yeah, actually, you know what? That'll work. That will do what I want. For a table. Although I'm going to have to be a little creative with my spacing, I think, here. Side, because I'm done with those for now. For all those that may be lurking, welcome into Otter Country. I appreciate your lurking.
I think most of you guys could be my daddy, though. So.
Yeah, potentially. Actually, that will not work. I need to use... a couple of those, I think, to make this work. Yeah, because then that can attach with just enough. Oh, that's perfect. Yep, that's what I need to do. Okay. Yep. All right. So we're just about there in terms of finishing up the floor space, which is great. Never forget. Yeah, we don't ever want to forget the mustache. Never forget the mustache. You know, hopefully the mustache will come back again. He seemed to say after we rated to, I think they went to Toasty the other night after his stream. And he seemed to hint, because we were joking about the mustache, he seemed to hint that it would come back. Greg mustache, no, that won't happen. Nice, Rob. Rob wants to make sure he gets the Falcon built before January 1st so that he can get the modular and build it before I even go live that Thursday night. You know what? A Greg mullet actually probably could work. I think that actually could work. I think I'll just put like boxes in that corner, maybe like just stack a couple like random things. So I will put that there. Won't do mullets. Oh, that does. I like that. That does work. That does work. All right. So the back corner, there's some AC units, right, and slightly staggered.
No, never, 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 ever, never, ever, ever. No.
No.
So
no,
many no's.
No.
Did I mention no? And no. But still, no.
No.
Maybe no. No. And no.
Just no. Just no. Period. Just no. Just no. Just no. It would be amusing. It would be. Oops. Put the industrial fans in here. Oh, I might have to move that because that's blocking where that goes. But I could put one right here. Just so it looks like it's not quite 100% organized. I have a couple of just fans like that are right there. Actually, I like it like that. I like it a little better like that. Just a little bit of random floor chaos in the back, with them being kind of just around the other product. I think that actually works. All right, I was going to just make a couple of... It won't work to do that. I need my... I moved a couple things around yesterday too, so I'm trying to figure out where everything is. There it is. time! Y'all kill me.
Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger!
Honor!
Tyrannosaurus!
So funny. You're so funny. Ha ha ha. Actually, I can do one. Oh man, I should have put a jumper there or something instead. Let's see if I might have to dig into this and maybe try replacing this.
Ads are starting. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Going digging so I can pry up some tiles. Actually, I might be able to do this without taking too much apart, which should be freaking fantastic. Love it. But there's, oh my God. All right, so if I was to put that in here, let's see, how would this line up if I do this? Because that can be a box with some product. And I'll put a jumper on there so that then this one can be slightly off kilter. So that fit? It would. Oh, perfect. All right, let's try that little box wrapping or box technique that I've seen people do with the cheese slope pieces. I should have plenty of brown here to do it. All right, so the top one is like a box that's been kind of opened up, and then there's another box underneath. And you know what? This might be a chance to use so this is one of the sheets from that 2019 sticker pack. If you guys remember that or not. Ooh. I'm just going to use a couple of these little stickers here. Second one didn't, the first one did not do exactly what I wanted to do. To those that were in ads, thank you for supporting the stream. I do appreciate it. You know, that's good enough. I'm happy with that. I need both of those to be facing the one direction. Okay. So we'll have a couple of boxes with just, you know, some marking on it. Make sure those are visible in the right direction there. That should work. Perfect. That's, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I have to get this buttoned back up. The drops haven't really fallen, it seems like, at least here lately. I'm not necessarily complaining about that. All right, that should line up. Yep, okay. All right, and put that back in there, secure that. I'm glad I didn't make this overly complicated. All right. Nice. I like that. That's a good way to do that back corner. I'm actually really happy with that. I'm actually really, really happy with that. Group drop. Air conditioning units back there. We got a couple of the big industrial fans, oscillating fans. We got some just box of product back there in the corner behind the hot water tank. Thanks. You know what?
Hello there.
I think I'm happy with that. Mike-san, welcome in. So the only thing left that I want to do is finish filling up the shelving with some product. Boxes of random things.
Hello there.
Hey, Opak, welcome in, friend. Hope you're well. Actually, I'm going to keep those out. Because this is where I'm going to get creative and use a bunch of different tiling and other stuff here to create boxes of things. Group drop, here we go. Anybody close? Dark Tower is moving there. Shack is moving toward the middle. Wow. Out of all that, just a 30. Huh. Okay. All right. Got all that. Let's get these guys out. All right, so the idea is that on the shelves, I just want to put like all kinds of accessories, you know, things that people can buy, smaller things, and just use up more stuff. Just make it look like there's things for sale here. All right. I need to mix in more rectangular shaped things here as well. Oh, okay. I I did have a raid target in mind, TJ, but if you're going to do something today, we'll go over to you. We'll spread that love over there today. So, Binda, you know what, dude? If you went live, I'd probably raid to you. I hate not to choose between you and TJ like that, but I never get to raid to you. I raid to TJ. I have done that.
Hello there.
Hey, Urban, what's up, friend? I didn't think you were. Usually you would actually post in your Discord if you had any intentions of anything. So I'm sure that's fine. Dave. Dave, since you're here, dude, before I forget, Snowlena was actually here today, too. She came by for a little while, said hi. Because apparently she stayed up very, very late watching F1. Dave, before I forget, dude, I'm talking about the sports. I was talking about the sports shop I'm going to start working on after I finish this side with the appliances. And this is a sticker sheet that I want to use for the sign and maybe some advertising. This came from a set from 2019. Focus. Did you get this set from 2019? Did you buy this? You do have it? Okay. I wasn't sure if you did or not. I was saying I wasn't sure if you had that set. Okay, cool. All right. Right on. Because I feel like I got that sticker sheet because I felt like it was a great a really cool set to have stickers from, potentially for a mock build. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I'm probably forgetting. I'm probably completely forgetting then. I'm sure if I saw it, I would know. Yeah, I'm sure I got it probably because of Robin Hood Bricks and one of his brick hauls or one of his videos where he made something. In fact, it's probably his sports shop that he did way back in the day, because I was buying a lot of stickers of Bricklink orders back in the day. It's probably from that. Because I was on a bit of a binge at one point. You know what? Just doing like plates and tiles, different colors and all that, is making the shelving look good. I'll show you guys once I'm done in another minute or two here. But this is kind of cool. It just helps to make things pop a little bit, especially because I'm using a lot of different color to do this. He really is. He's a horrible enabler. He really, really is. Just so bad. So bad. I keep hearing the drops and I keep looking. Nothing yet. All right, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to do a couple more rounded ones just to break up that monotony of other spacing there. Yeah, put this back because I got a good bit of that now. So I'll do a couple more of these. Let's see. You know what? I'll do a couple of gold type things here.
Hello there.
Rainbow. Hey, what's up, friend? How you doing? Hope you're well today. I'm just working on a mock build. My appliances shop here, which I'm pretty much about to finish, actually, as I do this last little bit here. Yeah, it's still morning here for another 45 minutes. I am on East Coast time, so it's 11:16 by my clock right now. All right, let me put all these back because I don't need these anymore. And then I'm going to show you guys this. I do have to finish the wall. Well, kind of. I can't really finish it until I do the other side because it's the top layer. But I'll be able to start thinking about the sports stuff now because we still got time. All right, let me take myself off because I'm not the focus for the moment. Okay. There's the shelving with all the other like random products and stuff. Again, who knows what they are? It's just meant to be product that people can buy. I just wanted like a nice variation of different things. And I think that works. It uses a good bit of that space. It gives us some detail that kind of makes sense compared to the larger things. Yeah. No. Well, all right, you know what, Shaq? There's your drive-through window. Okay, there's your drive-through. How about that? There's your drive-through. You're so obsessed with drive-through windows. There's your drive-through right there. Okay. I just had to add some people to it, which I won't do right this second. Well, you know what? No, I do want to. I want to try to figure out some. Yeah. Because part of what I want to do with these things is I want to make sure I've got some good life. Ooh, she can be a customer. Oh, farmer. maybe we could have the steampunk guy being the owner of the hardware shop or the appliances shop. That could be kind of funny. What do you guys think about that? Like, if I have the steampunk guy being the appliance shop guy here, what do you think about that? That could be kind of funny, right? Because I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them. I think that kind of works. It'll be kind of a silly little thing. I don't do a lot of silly, but I mix in little things once in a while. I think that could actually work. We'll do that. That's something a little fun and silly. Farmer Alex will be visiting. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, she could be a customer at the sports store. Oh, there's my Jane Goodall. These are not all my figs. This is just some of the specialized ones that I think I threw in here from random scenes or random BAM and all that stuff. CMFs. Ooh, she could be, I could use some of the stuff on her for product. I mean, it basically is a bucket shack when it comes down to it. That's what I have here. I do have a bucket. Well, two of them technically. Because I have to dig like crazy to get through this stuff here. You know, he could be looking for appliances. All right, owner, customer, looking at stuff.
Water ushy gushy, water ushy gushy, water ushy
Thank you.
gushy.
Actually, no, I completely forgot to hydrate. Thank you, Ringbolt. Thank you very much. I actually needed that. Yeah, that could be something I can use for hardware for the sports store. Where did she come from? She was BAM, I think. Where? I don't remember where some of these came from. He looks like he could be a sports store figure too. Ooh, that's getting up there a little bit, KO. That was definitely a BAM figure. Group drop. All right, you know what? All right, let me put a few in here just to see how this looks. All right, so we're gonna go with the steampunk guy as the proprietor, which is gonna be funny in and of itself. Because I don't know how the hell to use that figure otherwise, so he'll be in the corner. He could be talking to a customer right here about something. He could be looking at stuff. Maybe he's looking at that product. She could be looking at a supply on the shelf here. Should I want to add one more? We should add one more. Ooh, what do we have? Do we have anything? 80? 45, 31. Okay, yeah. We got more people drop that time. Should I put the Shaq figure in the store? Should I put Shaq in the store? That'd be kind of funny, right? Shaq, what do you want to? You want to be buying a fridge? Okay, I'm buying a fridge. That makes sense because it's North Dakota. They're trying to pick up local farmers. Well, if I put him in here though, he's not. We won't see him the same way. We need to have him more visible. You know what? Screw it. I want Shaq to be visible, so I'm gonna put this customer back here looking at the refrigerator because it's just a generic figure. I don't care as much about that. And we will have Shaq talking to. We'll have Shaq talking to the owner. Because this way, because now we can see Shaq right from the entrance. Sorry about the glare. All right, we can see Shaq right there. I think that actually works. I feel like I still want one or two more. Let me go back to my larger generic bin of random figures. I'm going to need to do what Greg was doing and start sorting my figures out. Yeah, that can be a random customer. Because you want to start populating the city. I'm not going to just use a couple more like that. I'm not going to know where to place all these things. I'm not going to know what I have. So I really need to do some sorting. That's what's going on. Exactly. All right. He can be browsing there. This gentleman could be looking at microwaves. He's trying to figure out what he wants to get. Oh, they both have the same cap, too. That's kind of funny. And there's Shaq at the front. Actually, that uses up, other than that one or two there. Uses most all the places I wanted to put figures or thought about it. No one came to the drive-thru. His regular window. Sorry, sir. I mean, these are the ones that do open up. So Shaq could have a legitimate complaint there, right? I came over here expecting somebody to give me stuff. He's like, the steampunk guy's like, no, sir, sorry. I don't know what you're thinking. All right. So I think, thank you, Ringbolt. I think I'm inclined to call this done for now. I got to build a 3D sign, but I'll come back to that. So, all right, now I need to start thinking about what product I want to put out. Otters!
I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere.
Thanks, Ringbolt. Yeah, Scott, you gotta enjoy him. Other than Shaq, apparently. Okay. So I need to think about
Hello there.
what product I want to use for the sports store. I'm going to start getting a bunch of stuff out. And we'll just kind of think about how this may work. Because I'm not going to know until I start just getting everything out, what I have to work with. Hi, Ems. Good morning, or actually afternoon to you.
Ads are starting. Stay tuned to the stream. Thank you for your support. Oh, yeah.
I know I've got some other stuff and another container as well. 38. Alex signed up for 38. Mustache Alex. So the goal again is to try to just like use parts here and create something that makes sense as like a shop from random like minifigure accessories here and stuff. Yeah, for anybody that hung out in M's Saturday evening, well, afternoon for some of us stream. Also from me, thank you for doing that. I do appreciate it as well for her. I know it means a lot to her. Nice Riz. Nice Riz, Shaq. All right, I also have product in that other, my old Galleria that I also have still beside me here that I need to get out too. I'm just looking for random little things here. All right. And then I should have, which one of those bins has the random stuff? Is it this one? It is. All right, so I have an old building that I kind of was using as a bike shop, so I may hold off on that, but I've got things like skis, right? Snowboards, these things here. This is the time to use these things. I can have a whole wall of snowboards. I have a lot of the same. I can have some flipper things, surfboard things. A couple of pairs of skis. All right, so that'll work. I'm gonna hold off on doing the bike stuff though. I could put like a whole just bin of snowboards in there, and then decorate. Maybe decorate these with some other stickers. I just want to use some of these things up too. I've got a bunch of them, and it's just like, you know, hello. I'm just getting everything out. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to use it all here, but it's just to help me get ideas about what I've got. Apparently, I got a figure of some kind or multiple figures that had the same kind of board. Maybe skateboards. I don't have as many skateboards though. Not sure why that's in there.
Hello there.
Hi, Indulgent. Welcome, welcome. I'm getting random stuff out to start thinking about my sports shop. All right, so let's see, the Galleria build. Just this big old monster here. All right, so this was the second floor. And my lighting here was not the best, but that was the second floor of that build. And I've got a bunch of outer active sports type things going on here. So I can yank some of these things out and use them as well. Don't know if I would have room for that. Save him. I can use some of these. Ooh, there's some good stuff here. No worries. Ringbolt, thank you for coming by to hang out for a little bit. Appreciate it. If you guys aren't, give Ringbolt a follow. We have rated to Ringbolt a few times. Is a variety streamer. Does chainmail, Lego, digital design stuff. Ooh, I have sleeping bags in here too. Ooh. These probably came from stickers and stuff. But these would be great for like camping. Lanterns that I can use. Ooh, and I've got like camping gear, like pickaxes. A random walkie-talkie. An axe there. Okay, I can have a ton of different product here. Ooh, a little rope. This corner, I've got backpack and some rope gear. And then these are like thermoses for water. Excellent. I can actually have some good stuff here. Ooh, and I need to reuse this door. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah. And those stickers. Ooh, that'll be good. Okay. Other stuff I still have in the store. There's a Vita Rush store in the corner, which I'll build out. I had like a kind of like a Bed Bath Beyond like lotion type store or something in here. Dollar store in the corner, but these things I'll probably rebuild in another iteration of the Galleria that I want to do down the line. Hey Og, welcome in, friend. How are you? For folks that just came in, I have just finished up my Galleria. God, I have just finished up my hardware appliances. I should say more appliances shop. It's not really a hardware store. It's an appliances store. And I populated with some figures. So got a whole potpourri of appliances. And all these things. We got some customers there. The owner, I decided the owner is actually the steampunk CMF guy. And then that's Nodak Shack talking to him. So So that's basically done. Most hearty welcome in. How are you doing? So this side is done. I gotta start working on what is going to be the sports equipment store. I'm only thinking about it. I'm going to swap out this door right now.
I just like playing with it.
Of course, where the hell did that glass just fall? Hey, Clipsy. All right, TJ. I'm probably not gonna get very far with this. But yeah, this door was in the Galleria, so I'm gonna just repurpose it with, excuse me, these stickers here, and see if I can maybe get these other ones off and I can put on the windows. See if my thing here will work or not to get these off without using the hot tea technique. I don't know. Well, let me put this in here first. Yep, that already improves it 100% by putting some decor on the door like that. All right, this one I can pry off. And then I can decorate one of the windows. See, I don't mind putting stickers on windows like this to make it look like there's things going on. Because a real shop would have these things going on. They would have product on there. Thank you for Lurkog. Apparently he is Coaster. He said a little while ago he decided to do a pop-up today. So it looks like we're going to go see him. I don't know what he's going to be doing. I assume he's going to be probably working on a build. Holy crap, I have a lot of product to try to fit in here. All right, but just by taking that door and then the stickers from the other window, boom, you already know what's going on here without the sign or anything yet. You already know what's going on here. And friends, this is, as much as I know a lot of you hate stickers, as a mock builder, this is why I love them, because then I can do things like that. And it makes a mock a little bit more real. That's why I love them. That's why I will not disparage stickers. All right. Let's see. If I do something similar, I can have the proprietor right there. This guy was the owner before. We'll keep him the owner, maybe. Or no, you know what? Yeah, this is sticker champion. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm going to give him this cap instead because it matches his. Yeah, he'll be the owner. I'll make him the owner. Zero interview stickers.
Hello there.
About time you showed, Rad. Jeez, I'm about to wrap up in 15 minutes here. It figures. Fashionably late. Yeah, that's doing it right there is probably the best way to do it to save space. And I want to change out. So I don't have a lot of these kind, but I have a whole shit ton of these other cash registers that were on PAB at one point. Who's streaking? Oh, Redman's streaking. Oh, look at that. We've got a great group of folks here today. Thank you, everybody, for coming in on this Sunday. I appreciate it. Feel like I've been productive. Got this done. And I'm just starting to think about how to approach this. Now I'm like overwhelmed because I have a lot of stuff to try to make work here. I'm not even sure how to do this. I could probably put the skis into like a little bin. I think I could do that. I'm going to have to do a lot of buildup of shelving here to hold a bunch of things. A bunch of little things. So I think that's going to be the best approach for that. Which is why I'm glad I built this up and didn't do anything more than the first layer here. A lot of hooks. A lot of other things to put in there. All right, let me just get a window open here so I'm prepared to go shortly. One second. Okay, TJ has updated his title already, so I see what he's going to do. Okay. All right, gosh. Now I have a bunch of stuff out. Now I'm like overwhelmed about how I'm going to do this. I went from being like excited, now I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to fit this stuff in here? Actually, if I want to use that shelf space, maybe I put same thing where I put him over here. Because then I can put like the maps. Oh, Dave, if you're still here. My maps. Maps. I could put the maps on like this one side here. In that space. Right by the front door. I feel like that's practical. Easy place to find some maps. Part of what I need to think about everything I want to put on the wall and how this is going to work. I could put a bunch of these. Well, let's see. I have these other stickers to use from this other set here. I don't remember what this was. There's some sport type things here too. I'm going to decorate some snowboard or some of these boards real quick before I get into just yeah. I might as well use some of these stickers because why not? Just to liven them up a bit, because, yeah. And then I can decide if I want to, like, hang them up or something. Ooh. Oh, damn. All right. Let me get this on before the sticker gets all, like, messed up. You know what I could do? Because I've got all this wall space right here too. I could change this out for snap bricks. Well, I can't really do that with the olive green layer because that's actually outside facing. Or I could put brackets there on the layer right above that where I could mount all these boards. That would be a great space saver and use of space up there. Ooh. Having those all along that wall. Oh, that would look great. Oh, okay. I'm going to do that. Okay. That's settled. That's exactly what I'll do to use some of these boards. Perfect. Because I want to try to do packed and stacked. And if you know, you know. That wasn't perfect, but it still works. There's a little bit of color on those. Because all these are blank and just need some decoration. But these will look great around the top part now that I think about it. They'll look really good there. Just to give it some life. It's the whole row of those. Yeah. A whole line of those up there look really, really good. Obviously, I'm not going to finish this in the next 8 minutes. We're just getting started. But there's going to be a lot to work on with the next stream, which is cool. My time with this project is stretching a little bit, but I don't mind that because it's going to be really cool. And I'm using up my stickers of various things too, which is always good. I'm using up stickers. Makes me happy. But, I mean, just 4 of these boards lined up along the wall. Let me show you guys what I'm thinking, right? If I take off this, that'll get me access to that level. I will have to change out these pieces, but check this out, right? Just to give you an idea of what I'm thinking. I'll have to change out a few things to make this work. But I could do this along that entire upper level. Potentially. Right? Imagine those across different sections of the top of the wall. That would be kind of cool. Just for some additional decorations, just catches the eye. I think that would be super cool. I think that could be really, really cool. Question is, could I get 3 of these in here? If I do it like that, maybe space one of these out a little further, or change this out, because that doesn't need to be what it is. I could get 3 of those along the wall. Yep, that'll be a plan. That will definitely be a plan. This is when mock building is so rewarding. When you suddenly think of little things you can do, that's when it's fun. I think offline, I may have to experiment with what I'm going to do to mount certain things here. So I don't take forever to think about that, but that way I can come back and be productive on the next stream and actually start getting some stuff in place and not spend 2 hours thinking about how to execute the idea. Yeah, but if I do that, then this entire upper level will just look so much better and won't be as boring. Yeah, 3 of those across will look so good. And I could do a couple more of them along the front wall. I should be able to make that work if I take out that part and change that differently. I should be able to make it work, so I can put 5 of those along the top. And instantly, that would make it look so much better. It wouldn't be as plain and boring, which would be really, really pleasing. Excuse me, to the eye. I don't know if I can get this. I don't know if I can make that work. If I do it this way, maybe, but that's gonna take up a lot of real estate too. But if I do that there, I could put the raft in or there as well. But I don't know. These two I got to think about. I like the idea of putting them in, but I want to put in a lot of product. So I'm not sold on that idea yet. We'll see. But you know what? I'm thank you, Indulgent, for the links. I'm really happy with the appliances shop. That's basically done for now. Could I even put something on the wall? What did I put on the walls there? Could I do the same idea? What would be practical? All right, TJ's just started, so that means we can wrap up shortly here. He'll be an intro for a couple minutes. For ads and all that. I know I said done for now, but now it's got me thinking. Could I do the same thing and put some stuff up here on that side too? Damn, that's got me thinking. I could put shelving in right here along this row and maybe put like more, make it like 2 deep, because these are all 2 deep right here plus, right? The section's 2 deep, 2 stud deep plus. So I could put 2 deep shelving right here at that level and maybe put some boxes, which would just liven it up a little bit more, just a little bit. I think that could work. I've got good shelving here for a little small product, but if I put a couple shelving units right there and just put boxes of things, that feels like it could work. Like just extra products stacked up or something. Because I really want it to look like there's a lot going on in here. There is already a lot, but I can make just a little bit more. See, more ideas as I'm getting ready to wrap up. That's how this always works. You think you're done, but then suddenly you're not because you think of something else. But that's how mocking always goes. That's how it always goes. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to get ideas and to change things and improve things. There's nothing ever wrong with doing that with a build. so that once it gets lit up, right, because there's going to be lighting in here. There's already wiring for the lighting previously. When it gets lit up, you'll see everything. You'll see all the detail that's in there. And it's going to be like, damn, that's really cool. I do need to look and see if I can find more stickers too. I'll do that offline. Yeah. All right. I'm just waiting for TJ to basically come off his starting screen, and we'll go see him momentarily. But I'm happy, but I'm already thinking I want to do more. So good stuff. All right. He is all set there. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Thank you all for being here. You guys are fantastic. All of you that came out on a Sunday morning, whether you're lurking or active in stream, I do appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I have something I want to show on the Instagram and see if it works today. Travis did a bit redeem through Tangier earlier. So I'm going to see if that does come through on this or not. All right, we're going to rate to TJ. So I like supporting TJ, of course. TJ is our buddy. Not sure if she's lurking or not, but I believe that Caroline, by the Brook Book, is also in a stream coming up today as well. So show some love and support to Caroline, too. I think she's going to be doing a very long stream, at least from her announcement in her Discord yesterday. Dave, Mapping the Miles will be on tonight as usual, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. And Greg, Lol Lego, might also pop up for Sunday night stream before that, so watch for Greg. And, of course, as always, watch for your other friends in the community who may be streaming. A lot of great people in this stream, in this chat today, a lot of streamers, so everybody follow everybody. Thank you for the shout-out, Indulgent, #1 mod. Otherwise, I will plan on being back on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time to do more on this, and we'll see how I go, because my ideas keep changing as I'm going along here, so we never know. All right, guys, y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Let me get the raid going here for our friend TJ. There we go. And you guys know the drill. Copy, pasta the raid messages. Let's bring the Outer Country support over to TJ. Have some fun with him, as we always do, because we know he loves the chaos. It's good times. Otherwise, I'm sure you guys will stick around, but please, as always, stick around for the raid, as it's good to show support for the streamer on a raid, good for the community in general. And otherwise, I look forward to see you guys on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central. Have some more fun. Let's go see TJ, cause some chaos, all that good stuff. Bye for now, guys. Take care.